Alright guys, Nzone Gaming, back again. We're going to do something called Farming Simulator 19 Reboot. We're going to reboot the series. I made one video, it was snowing, I absolutely hated it, and I didn't carry it on. Now, however, we're going to go back to a map. It's the Lone Oak Farm 19 map. It is a mod, but I have 69 hours and 27 minutes logged into this game, in this one save game, and within this recording we're going to get to 70 hours, which is going to be impressive. So I put a lot of work into making this map how I want it, and I felt like it was time that it got introduced to YouTube, or at least into a video. So we're going to go record on Lone Oak. Alright, here we are. Every time you jump in the game, puts you right in your bedroom. So the first thing I do when I get in the game is I make sure the door's open, because trying to open and close these doors is a pain, especially when it gets dark. But since we're new to this map, some of the base things I have going on, I do play with seasons mode, which means it has its own special menu with a calendar of when you can plant, at what temperatures, and when you can harvest each crop. It has a weather forecast, so of course it's raining right now, you can see that. It's supposed to stop by about 1800 tonight, so that's about 6 in the save game day. There's some crop info in here. I don't get too detailed with this. I just plant crops and hope they grow. And then of course your animals now normally would be on the regular menu, but they happen to be on the seasons menu because of all the special features that they have and different types of animals. The economy, I spend a little bit of time in here just trying to see when prices, especially the soybean prices, because I'm holding on to quite a few soybeans from last harvest, and so when it gets to the summer months, summer days, I guess, there's 6 of them in each season, I guess season. There's 6 days in the season, so technically it's a 24-day year, which sounds crazy, but about the 3rd or 4th day of summer is when we're going to want to be going over and selling the soybeans. So we'll keep an eye on that market. I don't think I have much for corn, although I do want to plant, I don't know, I'm still undecided on what I want to plant. Soybeans is the easiest because it takes one harvester, but I will let you know I'm not taking the side of Case or John Deere. In fact, I think I made it a point to get 3 Case tractors, 4 John Deeres, a John Deere harvester, and just kind of keep it all spread out. I don't take sides, and since we're in seasons mode and you can only plant when you can plant, I am leasing the equipment. That way I don't have to actually pay for it, because this beast, the Case Steger, I think it's a 620, the quad track, that was a chunk of change. That is the biggest tractor I have on the farm right now. And when I was going through the Case, I was like, well, John Deere doesn't have one of these, so I might as well get one from Case as I try to back this thing up. And even though it's raining, we'll still plant. This game's not too specific on it. And I think the plan is, if you look at the map, here, I'll show you a better map. If you look at this map, we have soybeans planted. I combined these 3 fields, so that's planted. This field 41 was grass, but I cultivated it, and so now it's back to be planted with anything. And then field 42 is also over there. So my thinking was, since field 41 is such a nice square field, it would be great to do wheat. You can get the straw from it, get extra product, and so that's, I think, what we're going to do on field 41. And then field 42 is probably going to go back the soybeans like it was the last time I harvested it. That's my plan right now. Field 33. I don't really touch, that's grass, so I guess if we need grass, if we get into animals or we want to just do some silage for fun, which I just got done about 5 in-game hours ago. Well, I guess 5 hours of work on the game. I got done cleaning out my silage pit and selling it all, and let me tell you, that took forever. So I'm glad that's done. We can kind of start fresh with a plant and just a little bit of soybeans in the yard storage, because I did have extra storage out here in the middle of 33. And I was just like, I want that gone. And so we will start new. Maybe chickens will be the way to go. If we want any animals, they're very easy, and you can just kind of buy all that food. So here's the prices. So they all relate to the economy. So if you take a picture now, the ones that are going to go up, it will price go up. Vehicle overview of all the vehicles I own versus all the ones I lease. Finances. Let's see if we can see the in-game days of the biogas plant income. So the last day I sold in-game silage was that Monday, because when you sell it to the biogas, it takes a while, but you do get the money for the silage. So I got 51,000 for silage that day, and there's other financial information that really, I just hope I'm not in debt. So there's the contracts, which maybe we'll do if we get bored, because this one does have a sprayer, so that looks enticing. It just depends on the field. Our statistics, of course, you can see time played, 69 hours, 33 minutes. We've already put in 6 so far right now, and that's just recording. And then the different settings I try to play with everything kind of put on a difficult mode where the helpers just don't buy the seed. So we're just going to let the worker go to town here. He's going to plant wheat here. And we're just going to let him go because he will go straight. We have one more worker. If I go the right way, which I did, we have this guy with fertilizer. We're going to tell him to go back to work. He's going to finish up this field that we just planted that is combined. Those weeds, I turned weeds off, so if they're still here, I guess we'll just go over them and plow them up next time, or take a cultivator to them. But something about this field, the planter doesn't like going all the way to the end, so I had to do a couple end rows across. And even for fertilizer, it seems it doesn't want to, so we'll have to remember to come back at the very end and put on that last strip of fertilizer. But we'll let him do his job. We'll kind of jump around. We have the so what was fertilizing, I believe it's a 6250R by John Deere, if we get close enough. This is a 7310R, and this is a rear twin wheel 8400R. This is a big beast that did planting the last time, or the last go around for crops. And over here, what I was originally going to use for small spraying is the 6155, because it has the narrow tires. That might be when the crops are growing if we need to add some more fertilizer to it. It can also manure spread if we ever get any of that. Over here is a case. I believe this is, yes, Case Magnum, the 380 CVX with rear tracks. I really just did that because it looked cool. Let's see, what else? I know we have, well, we have right here is a favorite 515C. I like this one because it has the interactive inside cab where you can, if you turn on a blinker, it goes left, and if you turn on a blinker, it goes left or right, and it has the forward and reverse indicator. That's the main reason we have this tractor. Plus, it's a small one, and it can go max speed of 32. while some of the other smaller ones can only go 26, and I guess I have a need for speed. I do love how the wipers work in these games, and I guess there's a bag of seed back here, but no one wants to use it, so we're going to park this beast right here. Here you can see our home storage with the fans that sound like they're running, and I guess, dude, this is the bunker. We just got some more chaff. I don't remember where I got it from. I think it was in the other storage, and I decided to empty it out. It's compact, so we could blanket it if we wanted to. I just don't feel the need to, because I know that once it gets to summer and the grass is ready to harvest, I guess is what the game considers it, then we'll go ahead and get some of that grass and put it in there. If we go to our garage, I like to keep the amount of items leased to a minimum, because you do end up paying quite a bit over time. So the only things leased right now is, of course, the 2 for planting. You have the pull behind stuff, and then you have your fertilizer spreader, which can do both fertilizer and lime if I have lime turned on. I don't, because just an unnecessary step that I didn't want to take. Options. I do have a JCB, skid loader, as well as a pickup. The JCB is mainly used in, if we go there, in the shop. I have, it's kind of messy. Actually, I think I just tipped one upside down, or not. But I had seed and fertilizer on the walls, seed over there, fertilizer over there, and so I was just using the pallet fork, trying to make it all nice. But we just have liquid fertilizer and herbicide, which, yeah, it's probably just going to sit there. These look nice, but I don't believe they work, which makes me kind of mad. In here in this store is where you can come to customize stuff, and I realized that we let that guy go, and he's still going, and he made his way over this way. And it's a good thing we caught him, because as soon as he gets down here, he'll be done. Just make sure he's gone all the way to the end, which he has, except for on this end. That's where we're going to have the most problems. I will have to figure out how to deal with that later. It might just be me going down and replanting in some of those missed areas. Anyway, so this guy should be done, and I will take back control, run through this nice neighbor's field, which doesn't do him any crop damage, which that's been frozen and it's not good anymore. So we'll go here, rehire him, and see what he does on this side. And then we'll probably have to plant by ourselves that other field, just because it's going to be a nightmare to try to get the helper to do that. It's even going to be a nightmare here. The problem is, when you get so long, then you have to be able to make the turn, and so they stop like right here, and they turn around, and so we might just take what we get on this field too, as far as wheat goes, unless it looks really wonky, which I think right now it is, at least on the one end. But if it can keep this end kind of free, I think I'll be okay with it. But yeah, I don't know. We might just try to fill out the field, just get maximum growth and planting. Try to make everyone happy. Yeah, because that's going to be, it's going to be a little off, but I think we'll deal with it. Let's see, what else can we do right now? What else are we gonna need? I guess we could start prepping for mowing and loading and all that stuff. It's kind of hard with only $12,000. You know what? Let's take... I think we're going to go take one single load of soybeans, unless we have another crop in here. We'll take a single load. Go sell it just to get some cash. Ooh, we do have sunflowers. Let's go take those and see where we can sell them. Sunflowers go for $20.89 at Lone Oak. Cool. Well, we're gonna go there, which I believe is down in the bottom corner. Now seasons makes everything kind of slow down. Watch back here as it unloads. That's gonna give us an extra almost $33,000 just to have a little wiggle room. I know we have our entire home storage is full of soybeans. Like, the only soybeans I sold were the ones that were in the extra storage, so I could sell that. So that place is, the home place, as far as soybeans go, is completely full. So we're definitely right next to the combine. Let's not mess this up, because Nathan, you're being recorded. As long as this piece can go all the way to the back, I think we're good. And shut the garage door. What are you doing? How did you get over here? So it's all fertilized. I'm not going to worry too much about that end strip. What I am going to worry about is 42 as soon as we get to planting it. But, for now, it might actually start dragging on 42. You know what? I hate leaving that one alone, but I gotta make sure that this guy's... Yeah, okay. That's gonna be a problem. We are wasting seeds on that, but okay. This thing does have a cultivator with it, so it'll just cultivate it and change the seed for the next field, because I definitely don't want field 42 to be wheat. Of all things, not wheat. Maybe canola, but not wheat. I believe we're going to go soybeans in this field, just to, you know, just to do soybeans. That's what I'm used to around where I live, soybeans and corn. So, don't give me a hard time. Alright, you know what, lower, and we're going. This is going to be, oh, crickets. This is going to be an interesting adventure. Just me and my quad track. guys, first pass is done. I just want to make sure on my map, and I have a autosave every 15 minutes, but I just want to make sure that I missed a little patch there that week, but I think in the long run, everything will be fine. This back part's going to get done within this next round, so I guess instead of just talking about it, we might as well do it. So, maybe it'll last to the end of this round. It will last it to the end of this round. Surprisingly. Maybe. Let's count down real fast there. Perfect. So now we're gonna detach that back part because that's not what holds the seed in it. It is the trailer that I have right now, so make it easier when I get the seed on the trailer. And actually, I believe I have some seed on the ground. I don't know if I'll be able to load it though. That's the hardest part. Definitely won't be able to use it, but oh wait, a Pioneer seed bag. Look at that. Stay open. We're gonna drive all wonky just to get you near these seed bags. Boom. Done. That should last us for hopefully another couple rounds. I mean, 11% made us around 2 of the longest rounds, so I guess you don't get to see me do the pallet fork, at least not yet, which might be a good thing. If we go this way, and attach just like so, without embarrassing myself in front of people. We might just start making straight up and back rows now. Seems to be the easiest. And then we go over to this guy, and we start bringing him over. Because we're going to need this guy before we know it. So I guess there's a little bit of grass. There's not as much after I did a little bit of land work. Then it kind of destroys some of the ground for grass. But you win some battles and you lose some. So I think that was a losing battle. It wouldn't have been if I would have kept it all there. But then you get rid of it. And you're like, why did I get rid of it? See how this guy handles this turn. I should have given him plenty of room. And there's going to be a little bit of mist. Well, actually I kind of like that worker hired. I think we're going to get as much as we can out of this field, but I don't know. I think we have almost, if not past the 70-hour mark on this map, and for me, that's huge. That means 70 hours is no small deal. Like, even when the map first got to 30 hours, or even 10, when I got to 10, I was psyched. I was like, man, this is the most I've put in. Now I have 3 maps that are over 10 hours. And this one's over 70, well on its way to 100. I just hope I can get there before a new farm sim comes out or a new map steals my attention. That's the hardest part is, but I think the nice part is with a map like Lone Oak, the fields like this field has all the curves and all the turns, so I can't just go hire a worker and just sit and have everything done and speed up time. And with seasons, it helps lengthen the game too. Boom. So, folding this planter up in the back is a pain. So we're going to do the easy way. We're just going to sell that part. Or return it. And then we're going to take this and go empty out what seed we have left, which will be less than a bag. But a bag is a bag. We're going to unload it right here. Go against the wall. We can return that. So I say, let's check out the contracts. Still there for field number 1. So the one thing I like to do is always take a look at the field, make sure it's reasonable, and then borrow the items, which means the least machine is sitting there right here, all for us. Let's get some pallets of fertilizer. Any extra we'll have to swing by. Well, any extra, guess is just gone. Oh yeah, extra fertilizer. Let's go to field numero 1. I think I'm going the right way. Now this might be our field entrance, and indeed it is. Let's unfold the fantastic beast. Get to work. So the contract is technically finished. The field isn't. We're gonna get a little less money. They're gonna reimburse us, of course, but the lease cost, it's gonna bring it down a little bit. We still got $17,155 from just fertilizing the field, which took hardly any time at all. So, I don't know if there's gonna be another good contract. A high-paying contract is what I'm looking for. Sometimes you just have to sleep till the next day, which is indeed what we're gonna do. Hop in this little beast, and it's 2016, so it's 8:16, but in game they will allow you to sleep already. And seeing as how I have nothing else to do for today, I will pull this up here. Feed the dog. There you go, there's some food. We'll walk back inside. And we'll go to bed. We'll let it synchronize, and then my guess is we'll be saying goodbye for now. But yeah, I guess we'll just pick a spot to do the any statement on. But yeah, thanks guys for watching this video. This has been Farming Simulator 19. The map was Lone Oak Farm 19. It is a modded map. Feel free to download it. It's a great map. You can do modifications to it. I mean, look at how detailed this is. They got you a little garden back out here. It's not fertilized or anything, but oh well. A little storage shed that doesn't really hold anything, but it's kind of cool. Basically, go check out this map if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Subscribe, please. It means a lot to me. And not only is this content made for fun, it's also made to enhance my skills. So this is the first episode. Forgive me if it's rough, patchy, whatever. Comments really help. So point out anything that you think I could do better. I could take constructive criticism. I can't take criticism that has absolutely nothing constructive to it. So please don't be that type of person. But leave some constructive criticism for me based on the video. Tell me if you like it. If you dislike it, there's buttons for those. And until next time, my name is Nzone Gaming, signing off.